Good evening. How are you? I hope you are doing well. And this evening, I have a certain challenge that I want to pose to you so that you can reflect it, contemplate about it, delve into it, and come out with the correct judgment concerning you yourself, your life, and those people who are around you, how you live with them, how you treat them, and how you need to solve issues when you brush shoulders with someone. I want to pose a question. I want to start by posing a question. If you go on your WhatsApp list, blocking list, how many people are there? If you go on your TikTok account, how many people on your block list are there? How many people are in your prison? I call it prison because once someone is caged there, the shackle inside that particular cage cannot allow someone to see you, text you, or have any form of conversation with you. So, how many people are in your prison, your WhatsApp prison, your TikTok prison, your Facebook prison, your Telegram prison, or any other social media prison? How many people are there? If you find that you have got a lot of people on your block list, then you have to check yourself. You have to check your life. You have to check how you handle yourself when someone offends you. Or you have to reflect and ask yourself, what is making me to block these people? These are the kind of questions that you should be asking yourself. Because we have different forms of reconciliation, that if someone offends you, it is good you call that person. If he or she is accessible, you talk about it, you solve the issue so that you forgive one another and life proceeds well. Even if this person might have offended you in more grievous way, you just solve that particular problem, you talk, then you leave one another in peace, because in this life, you really not understand. You may not know what might happen in the next hour, in the next minute. What goes around comes around. And what doesn't meet is only mountains, but people do meet. So that is why it is good, even if you have been offended, you don't block someone, but you look at the strategies which are available and which can be used to make sure that you bury the hatchet with that particular person. Even it is written in the Bible that you have to forgive someone 70 times 7. So it is high time you question yourself, why are a lot of people existing on your block list? Why are they existing on your block list? That is the question that you should ask yourself. Failing to forgive someone is like taking an acid. You consume your acid, a concentrated one, and then you expect another person to die. That guilt is just going to consume you. It's not going to consume the person that you have blocked. Leaving matters unresolved is going to hurt you more and more. It's not going to hurt the person that you have blocked. And if you don't create happiness, harmony, and peace with someone, then it means your soul will not be at peace. Your soul will always be troubled, because those people who are around you, who you relate with, when they are in good way, you are also in good way. But when you are in disagreement or disharmony with them, then it means that your soul will also be conflicted. So this evening, I want to tell you that if you have ever offended someone, and you know that someone is on your block list, I know that we have got a lot of people who use blocking method to do what? To separate themselves from others, to avoid seeing others, to avoid any kind of confrontation with others. Yes, if that is the way, it is understandable. But why don't you use the correct mean to make sure that you are in good terms with your colleague, with your partner, with your friend. For me, I think blocking someone is not the correct mean to resolve conflicts. It's just one way of evading that person, but the problem is still there. The problem, instead of solving it, you choose to block someone. Will you have solved the problem? You will not have solved the problem. What you will have done is just to postpone the problem. Because if you don't understand how to forgive someone, if you don't understand how to relate well with someone because that person has offended you, then it means that even if you meet another person somewhere who is not this person, that virus is still in you and it is going to pursue you when you try to form a rapport with the other person. Because after all, you don't know how to tell someone that you have offended me, yes, but come, let's talk, let's forgive one another. Even if we are not going to keep in touch, but it is good we are forgiven one another, and life is going to go on. So that when we meet even on the road, we are going to say to one another, hi, how are you? How have you been? Do you have any opportunity somewhere? Can I ask this from you? You will be free to communicate and help one another. But ask yourself, if you have blocked someone, you don't have any form of conversation. If you block someone, it means your anger has made you to hate that particular person for no reason. And it means even if you meet that person on the road, you're not going to greet that particular person. In fact, you may even want that particular person to get hurt. But if you tell someone that I have forgiven you, life must go on. We are living in era where we are all prone to making mistakes. Human beings are prone to making mistakes, and man is to error. So if you choose to keep someone in your prison, your WhatsApp prison, your Facebook prison, who are you going to live with? Something small, you restrain someone. How are you going to live with people? It is high time we learn how to forgive others. If we forgive others, we have forgiven ourselves. And if I forgive you, I have created good life for my soul, and I have also created good life for your soul. You will stay peacefully. You will stay knowing that there's nobody who has a grudge against you. So, even God himself said that I have forgiven you when he sent his only son to come and die for us. Imagine human offended God by going against his will. But he came up with his plan for salvation. He salvaged us from the burden of sin. And that is why we are enjoying this freedom that we have right now. That is why I'm preaching unto you that it's good to forgive someone and not block that person. No matter how grievous the offense is, get a place in your heart to forgive that person. Because forgiveness is the only tool that you can use to survive well with other people who are besides you. As you continue to delve into this, as you continue to mull over this, as you continue to contemplate on this, I wish you the best, and I hope that you are going to find a place in your heart to forgive those who have offended you and not resolve to block them for nothing. Thank you. Have a nice evening. This is Jackson again, and remember to smile. Life is too short. Remember to smile always.